She walked out of school, heart full of dreams. Joined a birthday party with 1,000 gleams. 4 boys by her side, 2 with eyes that shined. But she chose the one who left the world behind. In the sweetness of youth, they danced in the light. Their love was a spark burning so bright. But time moved on, so did they. Promises made, now fading away. Fading love, forgotten dreams. She thought it was all as it seemed, but life spun a web of twisted schemes. Now she's lost in the space between. Her heart was true, but time was cruel. In the end, love's just a fragile rule. She worked at the hotel, he worked in the store. They barely met, but wanted more. But the world was loud, and the nights were long. Her heart grew distant, but he stayed strong. The voices in her ear, whispering lies. She turned to him, but saw no disguise. One step away from the love she'd known, and now she's lost, all on her own. Fading love, forgotten dreams. She thought it was all as it seemed, but life spun a web of twisted schemes. Now she's lost in the space between. Her heart was true, but time was cruel. In the end, love's just a fragile rule. Years pass by, she's married now. A daughter's cry, but it all fell down. He said he'd rather have someone new. Her world shattered, what could she do? Fading love, forgotten dreams. She thought it was all as it seemed, but life spun a web of twisted schemes. Now she's lost in the space between. Her heart was true, but time was cruel. In the end, love's just a fragile rule. The love she left still haunts her mind. He never knew how close she was to find a way to heal, a way to dream. But fading love is never what it seems. She walked into the hotel, eyes full of dreams. A job to survive, to mend broken seams. A colleague came close with words so sweet. He said, I'll wait for you, his promise is complete. Her heart was torn, her past still raw, but he seemed kind, without a flaw. And though she wore her love so thin, she thought a new beginning could make her whole again. But love turned cold. In the end he broke her soul. The days grew long, and so did the pain. His love turned harsh, she couldn't explain. He promised hope, but take it away. And all the while she'd silently pray. She wore her scars inside and out, trying to silence her growing doubt. She thought love could heal, but it only betrayed. She was lost in the shadows, afraid and swayed. Shattered heart, silent screams. She thought he was her safe escape, her dreams. But behind the smile, the darkness grew. A life once bright, now shades of blue. Her heart was true, but love turned cold. In the end he broke her soul. They tried to escape, she tried to break free, but the chains of despair